Ah! Fuck you!
Black, and Ronaldo starts to keep a journal about its decay using macro photography. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, God. Okay. All right, so let's head to the...
Ah!
I'm back on edge. All right, welcome to episode 5 of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I am still reeling a bit from the last episode. We're continuing straight on from episode 4, which ended with some very creepy phone calls. But we also completed the puzzle that we got stuck on episode 3 to get a map. We got another map. We got the elevator door open. And then, yeah, like I said, had some really strange and creepy phone calls, and also made contact with Nero or somebody else. I don't think it's exactly him. But anyways, I'm very excited for this one, so we're just going to jump right into it. I can't quite decide if I want to go upstairs and start exploring that or go to the elevator. I feel like I want to go to the elevator. Yeah, let's go to the elevator. Oh boy, that was not said with much conviction, was it? I changed my mind, mostly because I want to save. I think I saved when I was in the telephone room, but just in case. And then, yeah, we have my room here. Ugh. Man, I got the heebie-jeebies from those phone calls. I'm not going to do it, but I really want to check my shoulder. Because I live alone. And I know I'm fine and I'm safe, but this game is keeping me on my toes. Alright, back to it. Let's check out the room. It's locked. Let's use my room key. Fuck that shit. Fuck it. Make sure there's no old dead lady in my bed. Oh, sleeping. Okay, that arguably worse. Alright, what am I gonna do? What do I do? Who answered when I called my... Oh, this, like the senior center or something, the caring home. That makes sense, because there's an old person in my bed. Oh boy. Alright. I have a feeling if I leave this room without interacting with that woman, when I come back, she's gonna be gone. And I'm too scared to let that happen, so I'm gonna interact. That still might happen. She's fast asleep. Oh, man. Alright, I don't want her awake, so we're gonna see if I'm right, and I hope I'm not right. The noises. Turn it down in my ear a bit there. There's a stack of empty video cassette boxes. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Look at that. We got all of his movies. Let's look at these two, because those are the ones that add up to open maybe a shortcut in that elevator room, and we're going there eventually, so... Okay. I probably don't need to write this down. Hopefully this will be in my photographic memory. What are we adding from this, do we think? The length of the film? Probably not. It's a 4-digit. Probably the year it came out. Anyway, let's read this. The etymologist's dream. R, an ordinary librarian, finds the indecipherable book 1,000 years ago in his library. The words within puzzle him, and his research leads him to an underground book club where he befriends L. She takes him to a fortune teller, and in the crystal, they see that R wrote 1,000 years ago himself. Oh, okay. It's a thriller by Renzo. I'm just going to start calling him Renzo. And The reason I think the guy that we met last episode isn't Renzo's in that in the first or second episode when we read that little excerpt, they were talking about him like he was dead, which maybe, you know, even if it, yeah. Conspiracy theorist in me goes, that doesn't mean anything. A dog like all the other dogs. 1947, 1957 were the 2 years, I think. In post-war Dusseldorf, the homeless Rudy looks for his blind dog Lazarus in the ruined city. As Rudy realizes that dogs have more value than him, he transforms himself into a Labrador, only to find himself in constant fear of being cooked and served in a fancy restaurant. Interesting. 1957, so maybe he's starting to lose it at this point. Because that does not sound like a good movie. Not nearly as good as The Etymologist's Dream. All right, let's read all this. This one that had something to do with order. On the clue, on the, yeah, foyer. Also curious if any of these, like, actors and actresses are going to come into play at all. This was 1948. Banker Renato leaves the city life behind and decides to sail the ocean to experience the calm of being in the eye of a storm. He robs his own bank to buy a ship, which he names Lily Christine. He robs his own. Throughout his journey, he meets creatures and seafarers who all seem to bear a resemblance to people he has met before. I'd watch that. Ooh, an American dollar was hidden in the box. Interesting. Adieu to... I don't know how to say that. Tbilisi? I'm guessing that T is either silent or part of another letter. To make a completely different sound. Okay, different people in this one. 1950. The irresponsible Lieutenant Resnick serves in a distant outpost during World War I. Out of boredom, he cuts out his eye to get sympathy from his commanding officer, Major Lorentz, whom he later seduces. A strange and dangerous love affair plays out while the war creeps ever closer. Now that's a fucking movie I'd watch. And what a poster, too. That, yeah, he definitely in his you know, hasn't gone crazy yet, because that, mwah, perfection. Ace of Hearts. 2 new people, I think. Okay. Gambler Roberto loses a bet to the one-eyed radical Lori. To cancel his debt, she wants him to infiltrate the military-industrial complex. When Roberto inadvertently causes an international diplomatic crisis during a game of cards, Lori decides that a nuclear war is unavoidable. And in the name of peace, they form the terror group, the Ace of Hearts, to speed up the process. Naturally, you know, as you would in a situation like that. A card fell out from the box. The Ace of Hearts obtained. So very clever. All right, we already read those. What year was that one? 1952. Are these in order? 48, 50, 52, 54, 57. Yeah, these are in order. Okay. Automobile. Got siblings starring in this one. All right, 3 women all named... Come on, man. What you doing, Renzo? How did they ever make this guy famous? That's what I want to know. 3 women, all named Regina, lose their minds after hearing rock singer Little Leaf on the radio. To symbolize their higher state of consciousness, they change their names to Retina, and as they learn that Little Leaf is to perform in Helsinki, they steal a sports car and embark on a violent quest to find the man of their dreams. All right. Un animal terrible. I want to say terrible, but it's obviously not that. Okay, this was actually the one I've been most interested in. Just from, I don't know, the poster's the name. This was the title of the excerpt that was written about Renzo. And there was a reference to how he hates cats earlier, so. Sorry, somebody that... I'm on edge, it spooked me. Somebody must be backing into a spot because red lights just, like, kind of came through the window. As Ronaldo is left by his wife and children, he cuts out the eyes of the family cat Lucia in a fit of He cuts out the eyes of the family cat Lucia in a fit of revengeful rage. When insects start to devour the still living cat, it turns from white to black, and Ronaldo starts to keep a journal about its decay using macro photography. 3 hours and 15 minutes? Oh, God. Alright, so... makes sense from the title of the game, obviously, but, like... obsessed with eyes, cutting out eyes... violent in general. Alright, the third eye. I do find it interesting that there's one dog movie and one cat movie, when I kind of assumed he really... I don't like that. The back of the box is completely blank. But there is a note inside. The third, I don't remember seeing that poster anywhere in the house either. Ooh. Oh. Man, it's taking a lot. In fact, I might use the bathroom and take just a half-second break. All right, I'm back. Feel just a little bit better. Let's go ahead and read this. Remind myself. Oh yeah, this is the note that came out of the Third Eye book or movie. Cinema sostenuto manifesto. Cinema does not need people to exist. Ooh, I don't like that. A piece of art exists in itself and for itself. I disagree. All art can and should not be for mankind. We must make special cinemas for showing movies that transcend the human experience and shift the perspective from the viewer. Such a cinema has no need for chairs or popcorn. It has no room or need for people at all. A projectionist starts the film and is given ample time to vacate before the credits. Then the show begins. No chatter, no commercials, no inane questions about the plot. Pure cinema, untarnished by greedy eyes. Interesting. Okay. I thought we were going violent there. But he's just saying, nope, I don't want anybody watching it. That's it. I wonder if that's why we don't see the poster. Like this is one that was never like released to the public or something. No actors listed at least. Got the black and white motif again. Eye motif again. Huh. All right. Let's go back and that took a while. That's right. Oh, I forgot about the old lady. Damn it. All right, there's no cassette inserted. I don't have any case. So, what was the other thing that we saw that took cassettes? Maybe it wasn't cassettes. I don't know. Find video cassettes. So just to make sure they're not anywhere here, right? Just the boxes. I don't want to leave this room. Okay, what do we think? What are the chances? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, just the boxes. Oh, recorder, boxes. Can I... Yeah, it doesn't change anything. I'm gonna go ahead... Oh, and more paint / blood. Like everywhere in this house. Why isn't it I don't know. It just shows up in random spots. You'd think that there'd be more of a trail. I'm talking in case you can't tell that because I don't want to leave this room. I don't think she's going to be in the bed. I don't even know if that's a good thing. I don't know if I want her in the bed. Can I go on this side? Dude, she looks so fucking dead. Clipboard. Alright, name. Looks like some other files that I've been reading recently. Okay. Date of emission. Okay, so what? First concrete bit of evidence that we are in the year 2014 or near there. Alright, let's read this. Miss Blank suffers from blank and blank. The latter is believed to be a symptom of early stages of blank. It is likely that Mrs. Blank's condition is blank. I wonder if dementia is one of those. Condition is not fatal. Would it be fatal or terminal? I don't know. Lately, Miss Blank has been receptive to verbal communication. Nurses have seen noticeable reactions when mentioning things such as family members, friends, places she has visited, or things related to her work. Does sound like dementia. As it is believed that this verbal stimuli is beneficial for Miss Blank, the care team intends to find more information about Miss Blank. Visitors will be encouraged to communicate with Miss Blank using any verbal stimuli the care team finds advisable. Okay. So even if I wake her up, she's probably not gonna... Should we wake her up now? Before going in this room? Let's just... What if we just pop and pop? Yes, I have a feeling she's gonna stay there. Yeah, let's go see what we got going on in this room. Ooh, maze lithograph. Okay, so mazes. Don't love that. Do I have a map of this area? Wait. Also, stress level hasn't come into play. Did they... Real quickly, I want to look at... See if they said anything about stress level. I really hope I don't have to run from anything in this game. I don't like being chased. I just had that thought. I'm not a huge scary movie game. Like, I'm as you can tell, I don't handle it great. This is like a good level for me. Like, this isn't even close to what I'd say is too scary. Those games I usually have to I get like 10 minutes in at a time. Like, and they're just not enjoyable for me. This is the perfect level of scary or spooky, but like, I'm into the spook. I like the spook. But if I start getting chased by something, that is going to change. And I looked at that map and I saw the stress level thing and I saw the caffeine, because the caffeine helps you move faster, run. And I just hope that doesn't come into play. But I guess time will tell. And if it does, hopefully this pauses. Like, I can hit this and it pauses. All right, documents. I'm going to look at the instruction booklet. I'm looking for... Nothing about stress level. Was there anything about caffeine in this, though? 'Cause that's where I read the... No, not that one. American Dollar. Oh, yeah. I haven't come across anybody wearing an owl mask yet. Oh, man, I forgot about all this stuff. Like the revolver and the owl mask. When did it tell me? I swear it told me about at least the caffeine. Oh, well. I'll leave it for now. That was a lot of nothing. Sorry. Lithograph. We have this. Doesn't bring any familiarity back. I don't know what this is that I'm looking at. Can't quite read that. Something LS 1963, of course. See, now, the ladder, I'm back to thinking, when I go up that and come back down, she's going to be gone. I'm going to see what happens when I try to wake her up. It's broken. Yep. Is that all? Wake her up.
Ah! Fuck you!
Whew, I sincerely apologize to anybody that was listening. I knew it was coming. Okay, young woman. Young woman. Before I go. Oh, so she is about to die. And she's got laser eyes. Did this motherfucker rip her eyes out? That would be so sad. Please help me see. Aww. All right, new objective. Objective number 1. We don't care about anything else except helping this old lady see again, whatever that means. Whew. I really am sorry if I'll probably have to put like a headphone warning. That was probably way too loud. Purely reactional. Ooh. I kind of saw it coming, but I didn't think it'd be so in your face. And I think I even made a comment early on in this playthrough that, like, I do not get jump scared very easily. Especially if I have a feeling it's coming. Like, as kids, brothers and like, I'm too used to getting, like, you know, people jumping out on me that it just doesn't always work. But that, obviously a little different when I'm, like, very much on edge already, because that got me so good. All right, how many more? We don't have very many more of these, so let's go ahead and do this one. What was it? I think Loaf Day something. Cool record. A little Frazzle Brand after that. Architect Sketches. Yeah, it was this one. What did we? What was the number? All right, so it's a symmetric design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think it's there's either 13 or 14. 13 times 20 is 260. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with 260. What did it say? Oh, look at that. Got one first try. Beautiful. That feels good. That feels deserved, because I feel like we already solved that one, but nice to get confirmation. So this is the loft map. Not a lot going on here. Oh. This is like my room map. Why would I need a map for my room? Is it my room? I don't know. I can't tell. Let's, I think I gotta go back down. That's all I can do, right? Didn't miss anything in here, right? Stupid checking. No angle changes. All right, cool. Now I'm glad that, I woke her up, because I don't have to have the fear of her not being there. Just had to have the gut-wrenching fear of watching her wake up and laser eye me. Ah, that noise. I gotta get it. I have tinnitus, and some noises do not mix well with it, and that's definitely one of them right there. Let's act confident. Let's pretend like he doesn't throw us off. How was your room, Signorina? Definitely gonna save. I thought that was weird. All right. What's the magician's name again? Because that's not Renzo or whatever the guy's. Actually, is it? That doesn't matter. I was thinking it could be Lorenzo. This could be Lorenzo, that magician guy. Yeah, let's talk to him. Was it what you expected? You son of a bitch. It was not. Yeah, let's compliment. I think he knows that there was somebody in there. I was certain you would like it. The room is perfect for you. It is made for dreaming. Now, Signorina. Did he not know there was somebody in there? I forgot to ask you the most important thing. Did you bring the script pages like we agreed? The missing script pages? Let's try not to... I don't know. No agreement? Let's see. Signorina. This is a bigger problem than a jackpot. a very big problem. Those two are like opposites. How do you suppose we will find out how it ends? Talking about the script? I don't know. Did you write it? I suggest you make a very high priority. Make it a very high priority to bring them to me. Do my best. I'll do my best, mister. Let's save that one on this. I want to go back and see what happens if I tell him. I know some people are super against this, but hey, it's my playthrough, so, you know, if you have a problem with it, I don't care. Because I want to know what he says if I tell him that he has a, someone's in the room. Really like puzzles, Signorina. Let me think. I've got it. You were the someone. That was an inventive riddle, Bella. Now, Signorina. Okay, so he just plays it off and... I don't want to see the other side of that. I want to keep that kind of like... more of a mystery. Even though I'm sure very similar response. Probably the same exact response, I don't know. Alright, I will make it a high priority to bring you the script pages. And then, just in case, even though it's highly unlikely, but just in case that there's a difference, I'll load my original choice. Alright, so we're kind of in a open spot. These are all new, I'm pretty sure. And then we still have the elevator that we can go to. First I want to see if, is this part of the map that I just got? Left. No? Because nothing's blinking. 4-2? No, is it 4-1? No, it's not 4-1. Didn't I have a... Ooh, the maze design is in here. It's a map. I thought I had my room on one of these maps. Oh, I probably did. And am I crazy? Well, I mean, it would be blinking if I was like right in the area, so I must not have this. Did I? Yeah, I must not have the map on this floor. I think this is the last one, so maybe we should go on a search for that. Nope, we're getting the fuck out of that. I don't want to be anywhere near that guy. Let's go this way. Nope, don't want to be anywhere near 1847 either. Third time's a charm. How about this? Okay, another magician poster. Anything else? American dollar. Beautiful. Alright, we got stacks, man. 11 bucks. Maybe you should go buy another figurine. Now, I think coffee will come into play, like buying... I don't know how that... like K-cups or something? I don't know. Alright. These are usually at the bottom, I feel like. Oops. That one's there. Is that it? I think that's close. What's the... oh. This one, I think, maybe here. Yes. Alright, Lorenzo's Vermilion Tears. Cure the blind, heal the sick. Alright, now we're getting into charlatan territory, and I'm not a big fan of that, Lorenzo. Alright, cool. Let's go this way. Where, gosh, oh yeah, I don't have the map, duh. Where would I, third floor, it says right there. I'm an idiot. Gotcha, cool, cool, cool. I'm not an idiot. Just missed it. espresso machine. Another one. I don't like that. What is he gonna pop out of that room and come chase me? Did I hear a typewriter? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear that. Typewriter going back there. I don't think I want to interact with that door. Excuse me. Locked door. I'm gonna guess this is a shortcut. Excuse me. It's locked. What do they call this door? Unlock west hallway, third floor door. Another poster. Oh, another dollar. I thought this room would have like one of those angle changes, but maybe not. Okay. How many more magic posters do we have? Oh, this is probably the last one. All right, let's do it. These really haven't been so helpful, or very helpful so far. Obviously, I expect that to change. Well, I need most of this or all of this. Nope. This latest mystery. Where's the? These are the great. No. This one. There we go. Is that almost there? Almost there. Boom. I think. Right? Okay. Now, I don't know if the actual posters are going to come into play or these red lines. But I'm pretty sure we have them all now, so need to keep my eye out for something that I can use those for. Or use those to solve a riddle. Alright. I'm not missing the document tube, am I? I'd like to get the map for this. There it is. Alright. I think it's the last one. So let's just go straight into this. Documents. Nope. Notes. Architect sketches. We've done that one. We've done that one. We haven't done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. Okay, so it's got to be this one. Oh, yeah, this one's a little confusing too. What I think is going on is if you combine 110 and 315 together with 110 under the 315 one, it would look like that, wouldn't it? No, because the 315 one would be a little taller. Huh. All right, let's read it. Make sure we're not missing anything. Modular room design, least expensive option. Project team said their cranes cannot rotate modules. Supplier only has one of each module in stock. Okay. What if we did... No. I mean, and I assume it has to look exactly like that, right? Which means 130 is useless because there's not a piece that just like... And also... I guess maybe it's 130 and 495, although no, that doesn't. That I don't. Maybe it's 130 and 80. No, because wait, they're not rotate modules. Cannot rotate them. I assume that means in any way, like no flipping, no rotating. Which in that case, like almost none of them can even make that shape. This is kind of a weird one. I'm going to go off and just start, even though I'm pretty sure the shapes don't actually make that, but with the 110 and 315. Because it comes very close, but it'll just be poking off on the side. So I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to do 425. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, nope. These stupid maps, man. Okay. Their cranes cannot rotate modules. Supplier only has one of each in stock. Now, if you put 425 and 495 on top of each other, it would make that. But I'm wondering... What if you... Nope, that wouldn't. I feel like the 81 has to be incorporated somehow. Oh. Could I do the... No, what the... The 110 one kind of fits. And then... Boom, boom. But I just need like a single row, and I don't have like a... have that. Boy, this is tough to like... Because you have to do it all in your head. I can't like move the things around. And it might take 3 pieces if we're being honest. I mean, that's not crazy. But again, they can't be rotated. How long have I gone? Okay, still have time. Either cut or fast forward through most of this. All right, we're going to try. That drawing actually kind of helped a little bit, but I just don't think it's going to... The 110 and the 80, and then maybe the 420, even though... I mean, that's obviously thicker, so... But I don't know. I have no other idea right now, so what was it? 190 plus 425. I can... I guess I got the numbers down here, too. 190 plus 425. 615. Do we try 615? Nope. Of course not. Alright, well, back to the drawing board, I guess. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that even though it's funky, I think that $55 one has to somehow incorporate into it. I'm pretty sure it goes top to bottom. No, it can't be. Well, it could be. That plus, I mean, but you need the $425 fat square. I'll tell you what, though. That's still cheaper. It's still the cheaper option. Yeah, least expensive option. Okay, so the 55 would go about there, and then you need the square, and then you need the... Oh, you do need the more expensive... No, it's still the cheaper option. 55 plus... I was using the 110 one at first, but I don't think that one. I think it's yeah. Yeah, it's the shorter one. 315.55, cheaper than 495, which I was combining those two. Yeah, do some math real quickly. Shut up. 370 plus 425. 370 plus 425 is 795. I don't want to get the calculator out. It was 370. Yeah, 795. All right. So this is like our fifth guess, fourth or fifth guess. 795. Feeling good about this. Boom. You know, I always hate a puzzle a little bit less when I solve it. Although I still think that was probably my least favorite one out of the all of the architect notes. 723. Okay, interesting. So we have all the maps now. That's great. How long have we been going on this episode? Not that long. So that was kind of the last thing that I wanted to do by coming upstairs. Now I want to go check out the elevator. So we can come up here, which is literally where I already am. Where does the elevator go? On the second floor. Okay, we can get into a new area from once on the second floor. And this is where it is. I don't think the cellar... Ooh, the set goes to the cellar. That's cool. Does it go to the loft? It does not go to the loft. Okay. That puzzle really brought my blood pressure back to normal. Anyway, but basically, I'm saying I'm not so on edge, which is a good feeling. But with that said, I think we are going to head... let's interact with this, just see what happens. Well, over here first. Should we interact with the other door, too? It's locked, of course it is. Ace of Hearts, I don't think I... Obviously has something to do with the maze that was in my room. Was that then? I think that was in my room. Do we want to do this? I kind of want to just leave him alone. Whatever. Let's see. Yes. Did you find the pages? Slide them under the door. Oh, okay. What if I give him the Ace of Hearts? Nah. Just wait on that. Okay. Let's head to the... Oh! I'm back on edge. I was like, I feel good enough to have a snack. I still feel good enough to have a snack. I'll head to the elevator. Man, just when you think you got the next 20 minutes planned out, you see a red ghost lady walk into an exhibit that's been closed since you got here. Every time. I can't think of a single time that hasn't happened in the situation that I'm in right now. We're going to follow. I had to put that down because I want to find, was it notes? On the bulletin board, there was a bunch of, yeah, this one. All right, let's go ahead and read this. Exhibition, second floor, open to the enlightened. Have you taken the, oh, that's right. We thought maybe that the quiz needed to be done before this. Well, I mean, it let us in, so... Oh, jeez, this is so annoying. Ow. Oh, yeah. And, the challenge of knowledge, and I'm ready to step out into a world of true art. Yeah. Are you the, and this is a word that I don't think, are you the Foretold. Ah, there we go. Are you the foretold Necius or Nocius? Nocius? Mulier? Let's check the Latin and see if that's... Ooh. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? Where is it? No, it's not letters. Documents? Books? Oh, yeah, books. Latin. Nope. Okay. Maybe the "Are you the foretold?" whatever it said was one of these things, but I don't think it is. Go back to the notes. Let's see. Okay, I can. Okay. All right. What's the normal one say? How many portraits? Okay, yeah. That's right. Lorelei Weiss's work is here. I wonder if Lorelei Weiss is the old lady in the bed. That's my new guess right now. And just as a reminder, again, if you happen to come across this and you see it's recently posted, this is a blind playthrough, so no hints, no tips, no spoilers. But even the littlest thing, like I don't want any help. I don't know. That doesn't. What's about quiz? Ah, that's right. The quiz night is a secret location. Man, I was really thinking that I'd have to do this quiz to get in. Well, I don't know. There's nothing I can really get from looking at that stuff. Ah, boy, this is gonna trip me out. Sign, Lorelei Weiss, granted. In Nome, we are invited to see the thoughts of a person as they are formed. 9 slates, some containing letters forming a seemingly nonsensical word, seem to grow as ideas on the subject's forehead. The piece is cryptic, even maze-like, and ultimately lets us use our imagination to project our own ideas onto its slates. Interesting. Okay. Nero, interesting. And something R... Can make Nero with that. You can make Enzo. Lorenzo. If they're, missing a little bit, but... Alright, let's walk around this first bit. Nothing really to... Nope, not gonna change. Alright, let's get the mental note for this. There's a keypad next to the door. What do you think? There's bloody fingerprints on it? No, not even numbers on this. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Code for exhibition keypad. Ooh, not a... Ah, moon phase. I see a moon phase. Sign. Renee Schwarzwald, Himmelskuper, oil on canvas. Having mostly used her talents and training in traditional paintings for landscapes and portraits, Schwarzwald's motifs became more and more minimal, sometimes even simple, by the end of her life. Her later work would often include mystic symbols, some not deciphered to this day. Let me have a crack at it. This might come across rude, and I never like to say disparaging work about any art, but this just kind of looks like spray-painted bullshit to me. Mercury, what did this one say? Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus. I bet this one's Saturn. No, Sun. Why is that Saturn? I thought this one because it had a ring around it. Okay. Jupiter. I wonder if I'm gonna need to know, like, about our solar. Like, I'm embarrassingly bad at that. Like, which one's close? I think Mercury is the closest, and then Venus, and then Earth, and then Mars, and then after that, I'm pretty much, I don't know. So hopefully I don't have to know those, like, won't correlate to, like, a number on a password or something. What is going on? What was that? Why did it do that? I don't like the shadows going on the left side of my screen. I don't like that weird shaking thing it did. Why does it all of a sudden look like there's like a film over my eyes? Like man, again, I wish I had a cursor, but like you see the door? There's like, what is this? I'm trying to make it out and I can't. Oh, I don't like it though. I don't like it at all. It's doing something. That's trippy, bro. It's on this. It's on here too. You see what I'm talking about? I might seem crazy right now, but like... Yeah, look at. Oh, right, there's like a pillar. Has that been there the whole game and I just haven't noticed? No, no way, right? It's in this room. It's... Okay, let me leave. Actually, I don't know if I want to... Because now that I know that it kind of knows when you leave and come in. This is tripping me out. Maybe it's been there now. I'm just kind of like noticing it for the first time. I find that hard to believe, but... Ugh, I didn't like that. 16.7. What am I at now? 20? Alright. That seems crazy to me. I really am... I already have that much information. Alright. So we're saved. Is this a good time to stop? This might be a good time to call it an episode, unfortunately. Looks like we have a shortcut finally unlocked. Back exit, second floor. Oh, so maybe this goes out to the balcony. Not quite the end of the episode. I'm gonna go out to the balcony. Because I think I'm probably done recording after this, and I'm not quite ready to be done. If this is... Oh, it's probably locked. Yeah, there's a keypad. If I remember right, I think that's where the lever is right outside this door. Again, no numbers. I mean, huh. I wish you could just get out of that without having to enter something in. 1847. Yep, that's 1847. That's the same one that was what was on the bind of the book. Wow. Yep, 1847. All right. Let's... how do these... This is like... I wonder if... Okay. Cool, so I don't think you need to like it's not a real combination lock. There's also no 1847. I was gonna enter that just for fun, but... we do... Probably not. 47. Yeah, no. Alright, well, hey. That was a fun episode. A fun couple of episodes. Really good stuff. Thank you for joining. Keep your eye out for episode 6. And have a good one. Bye.